In this tutorial, we're going to look at how to create a directory of files. The idea behind creating a directory of files is that if you see here in this test course, see how I have 3 separate files laid out right here. But the idea is, in order to maybe conserve space, or if you have files that relate to one another, or a particular assignment that has multiple files that associate with it, we can link to a folder from the interface that looks a little cleaner and categorizes items together for students, make it a little easier for them to track. Okay, so what we're going to do in this tutorial is I'm going to show you how to take these 3 files that are in here separately and put them into a folder and just link to a folder from inside Moodle. So what you need to do is you need to scroll down, and under the administration block we're going to click on Files. Now you'll see here are the 3 files that I already have uploaded to the site. If you're uncertain of how to upload files into your Moodle course, refer to the tutorial on uploading of files or advanced uploading of files. But assuming that you've already uploaded files and you have them already in your course, what we want to do here is make a folder. So you're going to come down just below the file names, and this could be a long scrolling list depending on how many files you have, and we're going to click on Make a Folder. Now here you need to name the folder. Now it's important that you name the folder so that it's something that's easily identifiable by students, whether it's specifically the assignment name or maybe something that you reference directly in your syllabus so that the two correlate. For this purpose I'm just going to type out sample directory, okay, and then click Create. Now you'll see it appears and it has the little folder icon. Now we want to get these files into that sample directory, so you want to check the box next to the file that you need, so you can create as many folders as you would like, and you can move files in and out as you'd like. Say I didn't want to include this one, we'll just take the check off, but I'm going to go ahead and include all of them. Then you're going to come down under the file names to the drop-down menu that begins with chosen files. One of the options is move to another folder. Go ahead and click on that one. Now which folder, the next option you need to do is pick which folder you're moving it to. So in this case this is the only option. So I'm going to click on the name of the folder. Okay, now on this screen you need to choose Move Files to Here, and that'll help drop the files into the folder. Okay, now when the screen refreshes it looks as if nothing's happened. You see this title here for Parent Folder, which is the larger repository of all your files. So if you go ahead and click on that parent folder, you'll see now how the screen refreshed. Now if you have other files that aren't in folders, you would see those here, but because I just had the 3 that went into this folder, we don't see them here. But this would be that main file screen that you see when you log into your under the administration block. Okay, so for instance, if you come back up to your breadcrumb trail and click on your course name, okay, and then let's go ahead and scroll back down under the administration block and click on Files. Okay, you see how we're in that directory and all the files we just had we moved into here. Okay, let's click back on your course name to take you to the interface. So in the top left, click on your course's name. Now we want to be able to link to that file folder to show you how you could kind of conserve space in your class. So one of the ways to do this is that you're going to need to make sure that you turn editing on. So in the top right corner, turn editing on. Once we have editing on, we're going to scroll down to the week that you want it to appear, and again it can appear in any week, and once you have it in there you can move it around as well, so it's just as versatile as any other file that you would put in there. I'm going to go ahead and put it in this week so we can compare. And under the section for Add a Resource, I'm going to drop down that menu and you're going to click on Display a Directory. Now again, you want to give it a name, and again I would match the name up either with the assignment, what you have in your syllabus, something for the students to be able to identify with. Here you could provide a summary or description of what's in the directory, which could be helpful, particularly if it's not clear somewhere else for students. Now you'll see here under this section, display a directory. Now this is the folders that you would have created within your files. Okay, and you'll see here there's the main directory, or when I drop it down, I have the option for the sample directory, which is the name we had given it, to choose from. So again, if you have, sample directory 2 or assignment number 1 file folder, you would have all those options available there to choose. And then we're going to click Save and Return to Course at the bottom. And when you're brought back into your course, you'll see now how here's the name, which is why it's important to name it, visible for the students to click on. There's the little picture of the file folder, and if I click on it, it brings me into this screen that lists out what the assignments are. It gives the file size and the date when it was last modified. And from here then, students can click on and open. Now the reason I'm bringing you back out to the interface of your course, and I'm going to turn editing off. The reason this could be handy is that rather than take up the space, say you have this week and you have 5 PowerPoint presentations you're going to show. Well, put them in a file folder, call them PowerPoint presentations or week 2 PowerPoint presentations, and then let students click in there and save a little bit of space on your interface and cut down the clutter.